Good morning, everyone. It's Courtney with your Sunshine Minute. It's been a while, and I am happy to be back. I was really needing to take a complete break from everything and really take care of me. I am not ready to share my story yet, but it's coming, and I'm healing, and I'm missing you guys. So I am ready to start doing lives again and being present more than just my posts. And when I'm ready, I'm going to take you guys on this beautiful journey that I'm going through with choosing a new path to heal myself. So I have struggled with depression for as long as I can remember. And up to this point, having a very steady, consistent self-care practice has served me very well. But recently, the last couple months, as I've shared with you guys, I have taken one too many punches, and it set me over the edge. And I had an emotional breakdown, and I needed to ask for help. And I needed to let go of everything that has been working for me up to this point and try something new. So what my Sunshine Minute today is for you guys is to tell you guys you always have a choice. And that choice may be different today than it was yesterday, and that's okay. We're constantly needing to check in with ourselves and saying, is what I'm doing with my life working for me? Am I happy with the person I am? Am I happy with how I behave with others? And if you're not, you have a choice to try something new, to ask for help, to take another direction, to maybe just pause and take some time off. We always have a choice. And so this is my journey. I am choosing a new path of healing, one that I have never considered and never tried. And where I'm at in my life right now, it is my only option. And I would like to take you on that journey with me. So my choice, my new choices is to take a new path of healing, is to love me more. When I am feeling not so good, and instead of resisting myself or beating myself up, I'm going to love me more. And I'm going to surround myself with people that when I distance myself and I'm hurting, they don't run away. When I struggle, they struggle with me. They take my hand and say, I want to go on this journey with you, and I love you more. When I pull away, they come towards me. They don't give up. Because that's who I am to others, and that's what I deserve. I'm going to choose not to suffer. And what I mean by that is things happen in our life every day that cause us pain. But we make the choice to suffer by holding on to that pain and becoming a victim, or not healing, or not letting go, or attaching. All that becomes suffering. When you have this internal struggle and you're not using your voice and getting it out, you are causing yourself a suffering all day long. And sometimes it lays dormant for a while and you don't feel how bad you hurt, but something happens in your life that if you were okay inside would not have affected you, but all of a sudden it takes you under and you can't recover. That's suffering. And I choose not to do that anymore. And I choose to have more fun. Life is so serious, especially what's going on in this world today. So every day I am going to make the choice to do something fun, something that lights me up, something that makes me laugh, makes me smile, makes me feel giddy like I was a kid. I'm going to choose to do something for me every day to bring fun into my life. Those are my choices for now. So what are you going to choose today to do differently that is no longer serving you? I hope you guys find this helpful. I am back. I'm going to do my best. Some days are going to be better than the rest. I love you all and thank you for supporting me through all this, and I am here for you. Have a wonderful day, whatever it brings you. Until next time. Good morning, everyone. It's Courtney with your Sunshine Minute. And today is all about letting healing energy in. And what I mean by that is there is so many ways in your day that are opportunities to heal. And I am saying when those happen, let's embrace them, let's let them in, and let's accept them. This has been a journey for me, and especially now that I am healing and on a new healing journey, that when opportunities arrive for me to take a pause and really take it in and feel the magic and the healing from it, I am so focused on, nope, I got to move to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing, instead of just taking a moment and taking it in and getting the magic out of that moment. Sometimes we think it is not a healing moment, and then all of a sudden we feel better. So some examples of that is going outside and taking a nature walk, right? Usually our intention is to get exercise, but there's so many other benefits when you go outside and take a walk. So next time you walk, really take in the moment. Use all your five senses. What are you hearing? What do you taste? What do you smell? What do you touch? Feel your feet on the ground as you walk. And really take in the sounds and the smells and just embrace them and be grateful for them. So when I'm walking, I like to just take a deep breath and just to feel everything. And you will notice that you will see things and hear things and feel things that you wouldn't usually, because we have our headphones in or we're in our monkey mind. If we can just be present and take a deep breath and take it in, it is such an opportunity to heal. And if you want to add even more to that nature walk, before you go on your nature walk, set an intention. What do I want to get out of this walk? Right? I want to clear my mind. I want to get these thoughts out of my head. I want to see something new, embrace something new. I want to feel peace and I want to feel calm. All those things can happen with a short 20-minute walk out in nature. And the other one is you're reading something. So I do daily affirmations and I read books as well. And sometimes I will read something and say, and then I'll just go on. When you have that or that pause, close your eyes and take a deep breath and say, what does this mean to me? What is this message for me? And take in the healing that it represents. You're out in public, you're out doing your thing, and you get a compliment. How hard is it to take a compliment, right? So we hear something, and just because we feel that's not true, we're like, and we just change the subject or we compliment them back. But instead, take a moment and say, wow, that person said I have a beautiful smile. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. That means a lot. And say something nice back. Really take in that compliment. That's another way of healing. So when you go out through your day, anytime someone's saying something nice to you, you see something beautiful, really take a moment to appreciate that and take in the healing. And try not to be so focused on getting to your end goal. Really being in the moment and taking each minute of your day and enjoying it. It's so important, and it's been so helpful for me on this healing journey myself. So have a beautiful Sunday, whatever it brings you. It's good to see you all, and until next time. Good morning, everyone. It's Courtney with your Sunshine Minute. And today we're going to talk about loving all of you. So I heard someone say the other day that if you do not love yourself, you haven't got to know yourself well yet. And I really thought about that deeply. And there's so many pieces within us that no one knows, that we ignore, that we don't like, that we try to hide. And instead, how about we look within ourselves and love all the pieces of us? Everything everyone knows and everything everyone doesn't. And spend our time focusing on loving ourselves and loving all of ourselves. Because when we love all of ourselves, we are able to love all of everyone else. We're able to let love in. We're able to accept love. We're able to give love. It's all about loving all your pieces. And as I'm going through this healing journey, I am learning more and more about who I am, how I survive, how I grow, how I heal. And I'm really trying to embrace every single aspect of myself and finding love for myself, because I am unique. There's no one out there like me. And I am here for a reason. And I am the way I am for a reason. So learning to love all pieces of me. And it is a journey. It is a journey. So this morning I was journaling and something came up for me that was just really heavy and hard to accept. A part of me, a reaction I have to others. And I decided just to write that down and ask the question, why do I do this? Instead of resisting it and ignoring it or punishing myself for how I was feeling, I really explored, where did this start and why do I do this? And it was so magical what I came up with. And it gave me an understanding of why I am the way I am. And I was able to find love for myself and acceptance and able to say, okay, is this serving me? And if it's not, I'm letting it go. So today, I ask you to really dive deep within your soul and discover parts of you that you haven't even got to know yet. Get to know yourself, all parts of you, and find self-love for all those parts. And if you're struggling with something, ask for help. Surrender. Put it out there and say, why am I this way? Why do I react this way? And I believe me, you will find the answer. It will present itself. Just being aware and asking the questions. Have a beautiful Sunday, whatever it brings you. And remember, love all pieces of you. Good morning, everyone. It's Courtney with your Sunshine Minute. How's everyone feeling today? I had a really good Saturday and a good morning. I'm just feeling really good. I have my family all around me. Everyone's in town for my mother's birthday, and we did a sleepover. My daughter brought her boyfriend, and they slept in a tent out in the backyard. And right now I have my beautiful cat Henry on my lap, so I'm petting him. And I'm just in a really good place, which is beautiful for what I want to talk to you about today. So today I want to talk to you about sharing your story. And that is a passion of mine. It's one of the things I do as a coach is I hear other people's story, because there is so much healing in our story. Our stories tell us and others why we are the way we are and who we are. It's a way to get to know yourself better. It's amazing how just by sharing your story with someone else, you discover something new about you. So the last couple months, I have been through several traumatic events, and I've been on a new healing journey that I've shared with you guys. And it wasn't until now that I was ready to share my story of what has happened the last couple months. So I wrote a blog and decided to share my story that way. And I am going to share that with all of you on Monday, tomorrow. And I am scared. I'm feeling very vulnerable. And that's what happens, right? And that is when we are there, that to me shows that it is the right way to heal and to get to know yourself more. So we all have things that happen in our life, and sometimes we shove them inside and keep them safe and never share or never talk about them again. But the problem with that is our bodies hold on to that. Our bodies always remember. So we can feel super healthy and feel happy and feel like we've healed from things, and something will happen in our life that will trigger an event that happened in our past that we have not healed from. And it is scary and you don't recognize it and you don't feel like yourself. And it's a wound that has not healed. So when we share our story, it no longer is a secret. We're no longer holding on to something that no one knows about us. And I'm not saying being open and honest with everyone in the world or doing a live video on Facebook or putting a blog out to everyone like I am doing. If that's for you, please do. But I am just saying share it with someone, even if it's writing it out and keeping it for yourself. I promise you there's so much magic in that process. I mean, that is why people go out and write autobiographies, right? They're sharing their story. There's so much healing in that. If we don't share our story, our bodies will find ways to cope, and they're not always healthy, whether it be drugs or alcohol or just negative self-talk. That is our way of coping with how we're feeling inside. But when we can recognize it and accept it and share it with ourselves or someone else, there's so much magic in it. I can't even explain. It's like it is out in the open. Everyone knows, and it's no longer a secret, and it's no longer something we feel like we need to hide and that we can't accept. So that's why I'm here today, just to inspire others to really take some time to investigate. Be the scientist of your life, of your body. And if something doesn't feel good, really ask yourself why. If you are triggered by something that happens in your life and it brings back a past memory, that is a way of saying that is something I may need to visit again, and let go. So that's what I'm doing for you. I am ready to share my story, and that's how I need to heal, and that is the way that I move forward. So if you guys are not on my email list, I will put a link underneath this, and I will put that story out on Monday. I do try to keep up on a blog that I have on my website, and it is my way of expressing myself and sharing with you. And the more everyone shares their stories, the more people don't feel alone in their struggles. We feel like we're the only one, but when we share our story and we help someone else, we realize there's more people out there that are struggling with the same things. And what would this world be like if everyone shared their story? Everyone was open and honest with the struggles they had, and we all came together, and it'd be amazing. It'd be very beautiful, but we hold it inside, or we use things to distract us from how we feel, so we don't feel, and it never goes away. It never goes away. So, love you all. Have a beautiful Sunday, whatever it brings you, and if you're ready to share your story, I am here to listen. Okay, bye-bye until next time.